Hey, Spring. Bacon here. Your money is safe. Or is it? Just kidding. You can trust the banks. Let's get into currency ratings. Season 2, Episode 2. The comeback. Alright, let's do this. Crap. What we are looking for today. We're looking at nationality. Don't mean that racistly. I mean like, hey, is this country chill or not? Because, some countries ain't chill. That's all I'm saying. Rarity. How often do you see this currency? Especially, I'm going to be talking United States, that's where I live. So, how often do I see this currency? And to be fair, any country outside of the US dollar is going to be, not cool. But, the more rare it is, the cooler it is, if that makes sense. All right. And then value. In the globe, this is more of not a really my point of view, but the value also of, if I were to have this, would I keep it or would I throw it away? So, let's dive into this. First one. The US dollar. What were the nationality? It's the US dollar. Can't really rate the nationality on a nation that sort of sucks right now. The history's pretty badass, but right now it's sort of flopping. No, big USA, big daddies, big bang America. Okay, my friend is on call with me and he's signaling at me for some random bullshit. Would you like to say something to the audience?
My phone's at 2%.
Oh, his phone is at 2%. Oh. Then plug it in. Doy. Then go to your room.
My room is occupied.
By who?
My father.
What? Alright. Let's dive back into this rating. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, and he hung up on me. Wow. He hung up on me. Alright. US dollar nationality. It's not really looking that great right now. So, gonna have to give that a 4 out of 10. Sorry to say that, but it just ain't badass. Alright. Rarity. It's not that rare to me, It's literally in my wallet next to my driver's license, and my pink Venmo debit card. So, 1 out of 10. This is stale, It's not value is not even that great. I have so much of it, I'm spending it, I'm using it. This is the worst currency on here. This is a 0 out of 10 currency, bro. At least for me, dude. This ain't even tough. All right, the British pound. First of all, doesn't weigh a pound. Second of all, it's outdated because I'm 92% sure she's dead. To all my British people out there, was this your guys' 9/11? Real talk. When the Queen died, because you were all depressed for a week. We were depressed and caused a war in Afghanistan. But you guys were depressed for a week and didn't cause a war. So would they be similar or would they be different? Just curious. Alright, nationality. I have not seen this since I went to the UK back in 2016. So really I haven't seen it since 2017 when I lost all my British pounds. Honestly, I'll give it a 7 out of 10 on nationality. British people are sort of cool, except their food sort of stale and plain. Alright, next. The next one is rarity. How rare is this? It's pretty rare. I haven't seen it in a while. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty solid. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Alright. Now, last one is value. How do I personally see it? And also just sort of accounting for, real word value. Real world value. Alright, so quickly. I actually don't know any of the values of these currencies worldwide. Oh shit, that's 0. Okay. British pound currency value to USD. That's my base measurement. Wow. We'll give it a 3.5 out of 10. Everybody cool with that? That's how we're going to do this. 3.5 out of 10. Moving on, euro. Toughest coin, by the way. Look at that, bro. You have the. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Look how cool that is. Oh shoot, NHLN. Oh, to overtime. Hold up. Let's go Golden Knights. I'm not a Vegas fan. I just don't want the Anaheim Ducks to win. And it's 2-2 in the third. Wow. That is interesting. Very interesting. There's no scores in the second period. All right, back on topic. Look at that. Other than the fact that there's no other border outlines other than the one with Portugal, so like that's sort of racist. You're separating Portugal. Wow. No, honestly, this is a very cool dollar. €1, I should say. Personally, this is my favorite coin because it looks cool. You have like half of Europe on there. That's freaking cool, dude. That's super freaking cool. So, nationality. There's not really a nationality, so we'll give it a 10 out of 10. Rarity. I've never seen this in my life. 10 out of 10. Value. Value of euro to US. 1.1. Oh, what? The British is doing better than all of Europe? What? You know what? All right, whatever. We'll take it. We'll accept it. Okay. Still, I think this is the best coin. 10 out of 10 coin. Moving on. Rupee. Specifically, the Indian rupee. That's what I googled at least. So I believe this is the Indian rupee. Don't know for sure. It came with this weird symbol. It's not what I want. All right, nationality. I've never been to India, but from what I know, it's pretty cool. Other than like the racist stuff that I see on it about online, you know. Overall, if we were to go with stereotypes, I would give it a way less value. But with the fact of what they've contributed to history as a nation and just sort of like the Indian subcontinent, 6 out of 10. Not that bad. Rarity. I've also never seen this in my life. 10 out of 10. Value. Let's go. That's still not what I want. Indian rupee to USD. Wow. That Indian rupee is equivalent to one penny. This is 10 cents. Worst coin. All right, we're gonna just get this part out of the way because we're on the last bit here. Chinese yuan. I thought China was crazy. Damn. Okay, China. Never seen this in my life, so rarity is pretty cool. Value. We just saw it. Nationality. China has contributed a lot of things that I find important. I deem important. They had gunpowder and all that jazz. They did not make jazz. No, that was the U.S. That bumps up nationality for the U.S. By the way, it's like a smidgen. Thought that was mostly Louisiana, not USA. Whatever. You get the point I'm trying to make here. I'm a little tired, guys. We just had AP testing, so I'm very much exhausted. But I think we could have time. We have time for one more currency, so we're gonna Google a currency. But oh yeah, Chinese yuan. We'll give a. I just farted. We'll give a. We'll give that a 1 yuan. What is a yuan? Well, that's what we'll Google. Yuan. Doesn't do anything. All right. Oh. Whatever. All right. What's a currency? Ooh, the Russian ruble. Oh yeah, they're at war with Ukraine, huh? That's why being at war sucks. It's like planes are rad and whatnot. Oh, I think we have 30 more seconds. We'll Google one more thing. Cool bird, but it is not a currency. So I'll have to give it a 0 out of 10. Actually, we'll give it a 1 out of 10. Look at that neck popping out. That's pretty badass. We'll give it a 1 out of 10. Alright, thanks for stopping by, guys.